Look, if you ever stumble on any of my videos and you think, who does this chick think she's talking to? The answer is me. Probably I'm talking to me. Because you know what? I know these things, and then my brain, a thought drops in. Here's what I want to share with you. First thought, no harm, no foul. Hear it, notice it, and then know what you're gonna say back to it. The clap back. There are things that float through my head that I used to use as something to grab onto that anchored me into victimhood. It anchored me into sadness. It anchored me into worthlessness. It anchored me into hopelessness. And now, the same thought can drift through, and it doesn't take me months, years, weeks to notice that it's there, because I practice feeling, how does this thought make me feel in my body? And not, well, it makes me sad. No, oh, it makes my stomach clench. I get tight in my throat. Because look, when you start to notice things, not just notice them so you can tell yourself the story of how bad it is, but you can notice it so you can start loving on it. Look, when I'm gonna be sick to my stomach, my mouth waters in a very specific way. How I love on that is I find a place that's okay to puke, right? So, when sometimes I don't notice the thought first, I notice how it feels in my body first. And either way, noticing is noticing. But here's what I want to tell you. You practice when it's joyful stuff. Start noticing that there are things to notice that you just don't notice. What do you mean, Brandy? It's kind of confusing. It is kind of confusing. Notice this. I go outside and I think, oh, that's nice and cool. Or do I go outside and then go about my day? Or do I go outside and think, oh, it's nice and cool, and then stand there and notice how it feels cool on my face, but it's warm under my shirt. I notice tingly coolness on my face and roasty warmness under my shirt. Okay, or I'm driving and I'm stopped at a red light and I look up at the clouds and I notice, oh, those clouds are beautiful. And then I notice, where do I feel that in my body? The thought, those clouds are beautiful. The sensation, where do I feel it in my body? What do I feel? Warm in my chest, expansion feeling in my chest. Same. When the thought runs through my head, I don't even know why you're doing this anymore. It doesn't matter. You're stuck. This place is never going to change. I can already feel like there's tightness in my throat. There's tightness in my chest. First thought, no harm, no foul. Nursing that thought. Watering that thought. That's where you jack yourself up, baby. I'm Brandy Moran. I'm a mindset mentor and a body sensation defunculator. And my heart is huge for you. You possess more power and options and opportunity than you give yourself credit for. And it's going to start with the way you talk with yourself and how you see things, how you tell yourself things are. The words you use put flesh on the skeleton of your life. It changes how it feels to be you in your life, friend. Even if nothing else on the outside changes, you being sturdy in yourself and friendly in your humanity, baby, that matters. Que tu sens.